Nature has a way of shaping rocks into wonders beyond imagination. From towering pillars to perfectly carved arches, these formations tell stories written over millions of years. Number 1. The Queen's Rock of Taiwan. Have you ever seen a rock that looks like a royal queen's head? In Yalu Gale Park, Taiwan, there's a tall 13-foot rock shaped over thousands of years by wind, sea, and time. The softer base wore away faster than the harder top, leaving behind this amazing queen's head. This narrow peninsula is filled with strange and beautiful rocks, mushroom shapes, sea caves, and honeycomb patterns, all crafted by nature's hands. It's a place where the ocean and land tell an ancient story. But this queen's crown is slowly shrinking, losing about 1 sea in height every year. Authorities now protect her by limiting visitors and using high-tech erosion monitoring. Around her, you'll find other rock wonders, the fairy shoe that looks like a high heel, and marine bird rock shaped like a bird mid-flight. Each one feels like nature's sculpture. For travelers and photographers, Yalu is pure magic, so is it on your bucket list now? Or 2. New Zealand's giant stone spheres. Imagine walking along a quiet beach and finding huge, perfectly round stones, each as big as a small car. That's what you'll see at Moraki Beach in New Zealand. These Moraki boulders are up to 3 meters wide and weigh several tons. Formed about 60 million years ago, they grew slowly as minerals like calcite and quartz built up around a central core. Over time, they hardened to the round shapes we see today, marked with cracks filled by white mineral veins. These cracks give the boulders an otherworldly look, but their story doesn't stop at science. Maori legend says they're the remains of eel baskets, gourds, and sweet potatoes from a great canoe that brought their ancestors to New Zealand. Scattered across the sand, sometimes half hidden by the tide, the boulders create a magical scene. As the cliffs erode, more boulders appear, like nature is still adding to its ancient stone gallery. Number 3. Ireland's stone steps to the sea. Picture walking on thousands of perfect stone columns like stepping on nature's own pathway into the ocean. This is the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, with about 40,000 basalt columns formed 60 million years ago by cooling lava. The stones have 4, 5, 7, or even 8 sides, creating a landscape so unusual it feels like another world. It's a place where science meets magic, drawing visitors who can't believe such perfection exists in nature. Legend tells of Irish giant Finn McCool, who built the causeway to challenge his Scottish rival. But when he saw how big the rival was, he ran home, and his clever wife disguised him as a baby. The rival, thinking the baby had a giant father, fled in fear, smashing the causeway behind him. Today, the site is not just about myths, it's a haven for wildlife and offers stunning trails, making it a true treasure of Ireland. Number 4. Band of Stone Arches. Imagine a place where nature has carved over 2,000 stone arches, each more stunning than the last. That's Arches National Park in Utah, home to the famous Delicate Arch, rising 65 feet high with the La Salle Mountains as its backdrop. These arches began forming over 300 million years ago when an ancient sea left layers of salt beneath the earth. Over time, pressure, shifting rock, and relentless erosion shaped the land into domes, ridges, and breathtaking natural arches. Among its wonders is Landscape Arch, the longest natural arch in North America, stretching an incredible 290 feet, so thin it looks ready to collapse. The Double Arch, 2 massive stone spans joined together, offers a dramatic sight for climbers and photographers. Beyond arches, the Fiery Furnace area is a maze of towering rocks and tight passages, best explored with a ranger. Every corner of this park feels like stepping into nature's own sculpture gallery. Number 5. Wyoming's Tower of Stone. Rising like a giant from the plains of Wyoming, Devil's Tower reaches 867 feet above its base, its sides covered in massive hexagonal columns. Formed about 50 million years ago, molten rock pushed upward but cooled before breaking the surface. Over millions of years, softer rock eroded away, leaving the tower standing tall. Its cracks and columns formed as the rock cooled and shrank, creating one of the most striking natural formations in the world. A dream spot for climbers and adventurers. For Native American tribes like the Lakota, Cheyenne, and Crow, this place is sacred. Legends tell of giant bears clawing at the rock, leaving the deep groove still visible today. Known as Bear Lodge, the site is often adorned with prayer cloths tied to nearby trees. Declared the first U.S. national monument in 1906, Devil's Tower is a haven for hikers, wildlife lovers, and movie fans, thanks to its famous role in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Number 6. Patagonia's Marble Wonderland. Far in the wild beauty of Patagonia, hidden on the turquoise waters of General Carrera Lake, lies a breathtaking secret: the Marble Caves. For over 6,000 years, the lake's waves have carved solid marble into twisting shapes and flowing patterns. These caves have three main wonders: the Marble Cathedral, the Marble Chapel, and the Marble Cave. When sunlight passes through the crystal clear water, it reflects off the marble walls in dazzling blues and greens, creating a scene that feels almost magical. The Marble Cathedral, with its towering columns and graceful arches, looks like a church built by nature itself. Reaching these caves takes effort. Travelers must first reach the small town of Puerto Rio Tranquilo, then cross the lake by boat. But the reward is unforgettable. Gliding through the glowing chambers, surrounded by walls shaped by centuries of water's touch. In spring and early summer, the colors are at their most vivid, turning the caves into a true natural masterpiece. Number 7. Madagascar Stone Forest. In the heart of Madagascar lies a forest unlike any other, Singi de Bemaraha, a vast maze of razor-sharp limestone peaks spanning over 666 square kilometers. Some of these stone needles rise 150 feet high. The name Singi means where one cannot walk barefoot, and it's easy to see why. Over millions of years, rainwater mixed with carbon dioxide dissolved the limestone, carving deep cracks, caves, and towering pinnacles. Exploring here feels like stepping into another world, where ropes and ladders guide you through narrow stone corridors. This stone forest is also a treasure trove of life. Rare species thrive here, including the Deccan sifaka, a lemur famous for its elegant leaps between the rocks. Many plants and insects in Chingi exist nowhere else on Earth. The Grand Kingi is the park's crown jewel, with its dramatic limestone spires, the vast cathedral cave, and the balcony viewpoint offering sweeping views over the stone landscape. It's a place where adventure, nature, and mystery meet. These natural wonders are more than just rocks. They're timeless works of art shaped by nature's patient hands.